All right. I think we're back, hopefully for good this time. We had to reset the laptop, so if you see different segments of a broadcast, and I sincerely apologize, we have just been running into every imaginable brick wall today.
I don't think the equipment likes the heat. Neither do I.
I don't even know if I like the equipment. It's 2-0 Green Wave, bottom of the second inning, with a runner on third base and first, because now here goes Zach Beebe down to second, and here comes the runner to the plate. It's going to score. How about that for a trick play? Moving down the second was Jack Dempsey, and the runner from third, Damian Broadhurst, came around to score on that kind of deflection of a play. They had to be well on their toes. There's one away. I believe, no, Dempsey got to third base. Okay, that was the confusion. Because I can't keep my eyes on everything at once. But Dempsey's at third, and this brings up Zach Beebe. So hopefully we're good for good this time. If not, I sincerely apologize for what's happened today. It's just worst time for us to have an issue, but it is.
Appreciate everybody's support.
Yes, everybody's support, of course, even when I might be not the sharpest tool in the box, we stick through it. It's 0-1 to Zach Beebe. 3-0 Green Wave. In the round of 16, the opening round of Group 1 South Jersey playoffs, if Audubon wins, they will face the winner of Woodstown and Cape May Tech as a ground ball to second base is thrown to first in time. Dempsey scores on the RBI ground out, and it is 4-0. So the Green Wave plated 2 in the first and now have plated 2 in the second inning, and it is 4-0 Audubon over Salem, the Salem Rams. As we'd said before on this broadcast, they are 6-15 this year. Have not had a win over with a team over 7 wins. They had one, though. They one-hit the Pleasantville Ball Club, which had 7 wins this year.
Salem in way South Jersey?
I believe so. They're about 30-40 minutes away. I mean, they have their own county named after them. There's a pop-up way up in the air. Center fielder calls him off. He makes the catch. Set aside is retired. We go to the top of the third. We might scream into a pillow for a quick second here. It's 4-0 Green Wave. Top of the third, 1 pitch, 1 out. The leadoff man is retired, and this brings up Evan Biddle. McAllister retired on a ground ball to second base. Trying to fix our umbrella. We just got some new ones that clamp onto stuff.
So we don't roast?
Well, with how that umbrella's working, we might want to. Might be our only choice. As the first pitch is a high drive into left field, and it is going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. I had no idea where that ball was going, so my apologies. It's a ground rule double for Biddle, Evan Biddle, the junior. And this brings up Robinson, the first baseman. Now, Terrell Robinson has an interesting story. He wears number 42, which was worn, of course, by the iconic Jackie Robinson back in the 40s and 50s when the color barrier was broken in Major League Baseball. So I would assume that the number 42 was a personal choice, because I usually almost never see number 42 worn in high school ball. And the first pitch to Robinson is upstairs, 1-0. Robinson, the 3-hole hitter for Salem, batting .364 this year, 2 extra base hits, 20 for 55, 8 walks and 10 stolen bases as that one is outside, 2-0. There is a runner on second base following the double from Evan Biddle that went over to left field fence. I apologize that there is one away, excuse me. It's 2-1. Apologize that my camera didn't get on it. I just had no space to turn it, and we've just been bombarded left and right today. So it's 2-2. But I will try to keep a positive outlook on the ball game because we are winning. Just not a positive outlook on my day. It's 2-2. It's a swing and a miss.
Doesn't matter how bad we look as long as we win.
That's correct. Here's Finney, the catcher. Colin Finney, the sophomore, batting .208 this year, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 6 walks, 11 for 53 overall, as there is a ball and it is 1-0 outside. There is a strike. It is 1-1. Pinch running at second for Evan Biddle is Andrew May, the utilityman freshman, as Perozzi likes to work fast, and there's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Oh, no. Okay, they're saying on that pitch that it hit him. So runners on first and second. I didn't see that. My apologies. I can barely even think straight.
All right, take a deep breath, get it back to you.
Here is Davis. Chase Davis takes a strike, the shortstop freshman. This is a very young ball club. In fact, they are such a young ball club, they have only 2 seniors on the entire team, as now everybody's going to move up on a wild pitch. And the batter fell down. He fell down to avoid the pitch. So moving to second base is number 17, Frank, and moving to third is Andrew May. So runners on second and third. Holton Frank, the junior, on second base, and the utilityman Andrew May, as now there's a bunt popped up, and it will go foul out of play and out of the ballpark. It's 1-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Perozzi sets him down. We go to the bottom of the third, 4-0 game. Tyler Wiltsey leads off the bottom of the third for the Green Wave, as this broadcast is brought to you in part by the Quick Pit Podcast, run by my good buddies Nate and Connor out of their studio in central Pennsylvania. They have all the news, hot takes, and information you need in the world of motorsports. The Coca-Cola 600 was this weekend, and it was a wild one. 18 cautions, just like its 2005 counterpart. It was one of the most exciting Coca-Cola finishes, with Denny Hamlin for Joe Gibbs Racing taking home the victory, and Chris Buescher finishing his race upside down after barrel rolling several times on the front stretch. Listen to Nate and Connor talk about everything with the Coke 600, as that one will be a base hit. The ball was a grounder to third, but it went right under his glove into the left fielder, who was into the shortstop that was playing rather to the left. So Wiltsey will be on first base after that little miscue, and now here is John Perozzi, the pitcher. As we said, the Green Wave scored 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second. Even though our broadcast was a little shaky, we hope it's still good now. We running good on drop frames at all tonight? As here goes Wiltsey down to second base. He is safe at second. He stole another bag. I was asking how we're doing on drop frames.
Oh, sorry.
Because I want to see how our stream quality is.
We have 0 now, so maybe the laptop reset did it.
Hopefully. Swing and a miss. An unceremonious swing from Perozzi, and it's 0-2. If you don't know, drop frames on our stream means how many frames of video are being cut out or lagged. So it basically is just determining how laggy the video is. When we're in a space that has a very bad cell service, as there's a fly ball on the left, and that one is caught. Moving to third is Wiltsey, and he is in there no problem. And in fact, wait, no, he dropped the ball. I didn't even see that. Can't do anything right today. Here is John Perozzi at second base, and now Sean Driscoll at the plate. Runners on second and third, and nobody out. Folks, if there's one game that you should keep your temper for, it's a playoff game. Charlie Copsetta is running at second base for the pitcher Perozzi. And it is Sean Driscoll at the plate. First pitch is a strike. It's 0-1 to Driscoll. Oh, 1 pitch. Down and away. 1-1. Ground ball foul on a swing that Driscoll was well out in front for, and it's 1-2. One and two to Driscoll. Nobody out. And runners on second and third, Copsetta and Wiltsey. Swing and a miss. Driscoll strikes out, 1 away. Here's Isaiah Pinckney. Outside to Pinckney, all 3 outfielders for Salem are lined up in the 6, 7, and 8 spots in their lineup this afternoon. Clare in right field, Timmons in center, and Longo in left. Pinckney ducks down, but a breaking ball fools him, and it's a strike. It's 1-1. Upstairs on a breaking ball, 2-1.
There goes the seagulls.
There's a strike. And yeah, there go the Seagulls. Welcome to Wildwood. Although it is theoretically possible that we could play Wildwood. They are in the playoffs. The Wildwood Chiefs are the 11th seed. They play Paulsboro this afternoon, the 6th seed. Remember when Audubon played Paulsboro, we won 8-1. Reason why they're doing that is because it's Isaiah Pinckney. That's what I was told, at least.
Yeah, the people on the stream might not be able to hear it, but the whole sideline is going, I.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can hear it from
Okay.
what I'm concerned, but...
That just gave me an excuse to say it and sound like a seagull.
Right. Ground ball to second base. Throw to first is in time. And another RBI ground out by Salem. It's 5-0. Two down, bases empty, and here is Scott Lynch, the team leader in home runs with 4. In fact, here comes the runner from third to the plate, and he is safe. He got under the tag. It's 6-0 as a wild pitch gets him home. Outside, 1-1. If the inning were to continue after this batter, Ryan Zimmer would be next. Base is empty, 6-0 Audubon lead. They've scored 2 runs in every inning as there's a fly ball, Canicorn to center field, and he makes the catch. Side is retired as it is caught by Timmons. We go to the top of the 4th, 6-0 Audubon. Top of the 4th inning from Hank Greenberg Field. This broadcast is brought to you in part by the great folks at Amato Brothers. Great service and great food, all for a great price. Over 2 dozen beers on tap, and of course, closed Mondays and Tuesdays, but of course, available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it'll satisfy anything your heart desires. As the first pitch is a ground ball back to the mound, but it'll go foul. It is 0-1. Now the scoreboard's not working.
We'll get it back in a minute.
Yeah, we're fiddling with something on the camera.
Make sure it doesn't overheat.
Yep, we're putting an umbrella on top of it because my chair's not working right, so. Or at least not satisfying what I need, but the 0-1 pitch is a ball. It's 1-1. Again, we apologize. The camera is shaky because we're adding a camera so that it doesn't overheat.
An umbrella.
What did I say?
Camera.
Oh, adding an umbrella. Yeah, of course. Ground ball over the mound to second base. Throw to first is in time. Now stop moving the camera because we got something going on here. Lynch was trying to make his case to the first base umpire that he was out, but umpire wasn't taking it, and he is safe. So there is a runner on first.
Oh, they called him an out.
Oh no, they did call it an out. Make me a liar. There's one away. They overturned the call by pure hearsay. It was the right call. As the first pitch from Perosi is upstairs, it's 1-0. It's 2-0. To Clare, Chris Clare. Rather to Corey Clare. It's 2-1. Strike two, right down Broadway. Swing and a miss. Perosi sets him down. And there is two down. Now I think the shenanigans are over, so this brings up Timmons. He bunts, but the ball goes back to the backstop, and they will call it a ball, 1-0. Ryan Timmons, the sophomore outfielder, batting .207 this year, an extra base hit, 6 for 29, as there is a strike in the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Audubon leads 6-0. They've scored 2 runs in each of the first 3 innings. One, two. On the outside corner, strike 3. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 6-0 Green Wave. Bottom of the 4th, Green Wave lead at 6-0 over the Salem Rams in round of 16 play in the Group 1 South Jersey playoffs, as there's a swing and a miss by Ryan Zimmer, and it is 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Very quickly to the sophomore catcher, Zimmer. That one goes to the backstop, and it is 1-2. Taking a look at the bracket, all round of 16 games are being played today. The round of 8, or the quarterfinals, will be played on Saturday, June 4th. Audubon, of course, is playing Salem. Woodstown is playing Cape May Tech. Audubon, if we win this game, will play the winner of Woodstown or Cape May Tech. Woodstown is 10-12 on the year, and Cape May Tech is, as we speak, if my page wants to load, which it does not. I know Cape May Tech is above 500. They are 12-10. The 2-2 pitch inside to Zimmer, and I think that hit him. Yeah, at least said it did, but no such call is made. It's 3-2. Maple Shade will play 12-seeded Gloucester. 13th seed Gateway will play 4th seeded Buna. Third seed Pennsville will play 14th seed Haddon Township. 11th seed Wildwood will play 6th seed Paulsboro. 7th seed Shalleck will play 10th seed Glassboro. And 15th seed Clayton will play 2 seed Pittman. And now the pitching coach, actually no, that is Josiah Hughes. We'll talk to his pitcher, Evan Biddle, and in fact the whole infield is meeting up there. They're either going to make a change or they're going to at least calm him down, as it is a 3-2 count. Very hot day, as I believe they actually might be making a double switch here. As you can see, one of the assistant coaches for Salem out at home plate with the umpire, and I believe they're either making a defensive change or some sort of double switch. Let's see what happens. No, Biddle is remaining in the ball game, so I don't know what exactly they were doing, but
Did they post yet what time the game will be on Saturday if we have a game?
we do not know. That may depend on the school, but that one is outside of Zimmer, and it's ball 4. My camera wasn't on it again, but here is Charlie Grady.
Once we get the time, we'll post it for our fans.
Of course, there is the Jacobowski tournament on Saturday, so I will be doing double duty. The Jacobowski tournament, one of my favorite broadcasting events to do every year. It's where a bunch of grown men act like they're professional athletes for about 10 hours, and it's the most beautiful thing on earth, watching 40-year-old men hit absolute tanks on Little League fields. It's hilarious. It is. Trust me, it's great. And then when they swing and miss, it's beautiful. Going down to second base, and in there is Damian Broadhurst, the pinch runner. He adds another stolen base to his searing senior resume as it's 1-0.
I wonder how many he has on the season.
Well, let's check NJ.com, shall we?
Yes, shall. Because he's been doing a lot of that this season.
Yeah, there was a ball to Grady, and it's 2-0. I mean, hey, that's why he's a pinch runner.
Yeah.
They wouldn't put him in that position if he wasn't, fit for that. Swing and a miss. 2-0. 2-1, rather. So Broadhurst this year has 15 stolen bases.
Wow.
And that actually was 16th right there.
Pretty darn good.
That's a lot.
And it is a lot of stolen bases, and now make that 17 as he goes to third base. It's 3-1. My camera work is the equivalent of a 5-year-old's today, but it's 3-1 to Charlie Grady. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Zach Beebe is up, and then the top of the order. Runner on third, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Grady goes down unceremoniously, and here is Zach Beebe. I will say, Jason Stockland is in left field as a DH, or not as a DH, as a designated fielder. The DH is actually Jack Dempsey, who was the guy that was just batting, so shows you how much I'm paying attention. It's 0-1 to Beebe. The order for Audubon, as I speak, so that I don't mess it up, is Massey, Wiltsey, Perosi, Driscoll, Pinckney, Lynch, Zimmer, Dempsey, and Beebe that you see now in front of you. It is 0-2 to Beebe. Going into this inning, 53 pitches for Evan Biddle. Of course, that's gone up by about a dozen or so now following this inning's events. Swinging a foul down the right field line. That one is headed for somebody's windshield. Actually, just missed one. 0-2. Line shot. Little looper, and it's fair. In the left. Broadhurst scores easily, and it is 7-0. Oh, wait, no, oh, are you kidding me? He just stole second base. He fooled everybody, including me, and he just stole second base on a hit. He caught Salem napping, and he moves up an extra 90 feet into scoring position. Here is Xavier. It's a strike. 0-1 to Massey. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And going to third is Beebe. Massey trying to get home the second run of the inning. It would increase the streak. It's been 2-2-2, and the 0-2 is a ball outside on a breaking ball from Biddle, and it's 1-2. It'll be Wiltsey on deck, followed by Perosi. Swinging a liner, foul. Still 1-2 to Massey. One, two. Down low, it is 2-2 to Massey. A 2-2. Down low, and it gets away, and here comes the runner to the plate, and he will score. So there goes the streak again. It's 2 runs in every inning for the Green Wave. They've lined it up perfectly. It's 8-0. Three and 2 count to Massey. Base is empty after the wild pitch scored Zach Beebe from third base. Very nice base running by Zach Beebe to go all the way around the diamond in that efficient speed. The 1-2 pitch. A 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. And Massey will take first base. Here is Tyler Wiltsey.
Is the mercy rule still in effect during the playoffs?
I believe it is, yes. Okay. I don't know if it is for state final games, but we will figure it out. I mean, I've heard some of the coaches say, hey, let's 10 run them, so I assume they know that it also is in effect. So,
2 away.
Yeah. Throw to first, a very slow throw by Biddle. Almost comically slow for a pickoff throw. It's still haven't thrown the first pitch to Tyler Wiltsey. They did it again. Here goes Massey. Quick throw, and the throw is high and away. So Massey is safe with another stolen base, his 18th of the year. And he goes to second base.
Definitely got our share of good base runners this year.
Definitely, for sure. Audubon, their dugout, basically taunting the pitcher to get him to throw back to second base, is now caught out there by Grusmeyer, and holding at second is Massey. Here's John Perozzi. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Oh, Massey took third. How about that? Very nice. It's 1-1 to Perozzi. Outside, 2-1. Got Mr. France.
How are you?
Doing great. As great as we can be. Long-term substitute and golf coach. As there's a foul ball down the right field line, and don't know where that landed, but in somebody's front lawn. It's 2-2. Massey on third. 2 down. The Green Wave have scored twice in every single inning today. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 in the fourth. This rate will be done in 5. As there's a fly ball down the right field line, but that one will go well out of play. Oh, geez. I thought that was a car windshield, but no, it was right in front of somebody's car. Some of these people are playing Russian roulette with their cars. Imagine Haddonfield parking those cars on the side of the street. Throw down to first in time. Side retired. We go to the 5th. 8-0 Green Wave. Top of the 5th inning here from Audubon. John Perozzi rolling smooth as it's 8-0 Green Wave lead over the Salem Rams in the round of 6. Time is called. It's 1-2. 2-2, and it's inside to Grusmeyer. The third baseman, McAllister, will be the next batter at the top of the order for Salem. Strike three on the inside corner. Grusmeyer goes down looking. Here's McAllister. Here's John McAllister, one of two seniors on the ball club. First pitch down in the dirt, 1-0. McAllister takes a strike down low. It's 1-1. McAllister batting .362 in his senior year. 10 extra base hits, 9 walks, and 18 stolen bases for the third baseman. Probably why he's batting leadoff. It's 1-2. That one's outside, 2-2. Upstairs, 3-2 to McAllister. Popped up. BB calls for it. And Driscoll's got it. 1 away. Here's Evan Biddle, the pitcher for Salem. Hot shot in the center. And Massey lets it fall for a base hit as my camera's misaligned again in center field. But runner on first with 2 down. Very quickly, 2 down. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Got to figure out a way to align that. Maybe it's this. Oh yeah, that's still not great, but we'll fix it in between innings. Here's the 3-hole hitter, Terrell Robinson. First pitch upstairs, 1-0. 1-1. Robinson swinging out of his shoes there. Good crowd on hand today, as they should be for a playoff game. Seems like the last couple of games the crowd energy was just dead, and it seemed like the momentum of that energy did not carry over into the playoffs. Both sides pretty much half capacity, if not more. Only a couple seats are open on the Green Wave side of things. It's 2-2, as that one is outside. 3-2 to Terrell Robinson. If the inning were to continue, Caleb Finney will be on deck. Andrew May on first base, and he's going to go, but it won't matter. It's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Finney, a sophomore. Two runners on and 2 down for Colin Finney, the catcher, who, as we said, is batting .208 with a .321 slugging percentage this year. 4 extra base hits, 11 for 53 overall. Inside, he has to duck away. It's 1-0. It's 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Perosi having to work extra hard for what he wants. What he wants is to get out of the inning, but he might get a freebie right here. Chris Longo on deck. There's a strike. Excuse me, Ethan Longo. Messing up all the players' names today. They didn't write first names down on their cards, so I gotta write that down at some point. It's 3-2, so he got the strike call. Down low, ball 4. Bases loaded. And here's Ethan Longo. As now Wade Geis, the 6'8" pitching coach. Yes, I had to say 6'8". I just say that every time he comes out onto the mound because it needs to be noted. It needs to be noted every time.
6'4".
No, he's 6'8".
He's 6'8"?
Yeah, I've seen him in person. I mean, John Perosi himself is about 6'3".
Yeah.
So Wade Geis just towers over them. George Geis was my senior league head coach for Ephraim until I got injured 15 minutes into my first practice. And he's 6'6". Yeah, season. Well, I mean, I'm not a high-profile athlete, so they're not exactly rushing me to get back to competition, and it is going to be Ethan Longo who bats with 2 away. The runner standing on first is Horton Frank, and first pitch is inside just barely, and it is 1-0. It's 1-1. Remember, the mercy rule, the 10-run mercy rule still applies for whatever reason in the playoffs. That one is popped up right to Perosi. And he gets out of the jam on a bases-loaded 2-out bunt. And I thought I was the one making bad decisions today. We go to the bottom of the 5th. I do not understand that at all, but they leave the bases loaded. It's 8-0. Bottom of the 5th inning, 8-0 Green Wave. They've scored 2 runs in every inning that they have played, and we have a double switch here. So moving into right field is number 20, which would be very nice motorcycle rev. I just wanted to pause to admire that one. If my roster can get pulled up here. Number 20 is Lee Mitchell. So he will go to right field. Taking the mound is number 10, John McAllister, who was the third baseman, and now the third baseman is number 99, Grusmeyer. But Robinson was at first base. Now he moves to second base, and at first is Evan Biddle. So I hope that makes sense. I know it doesn't, but it's 2-0 to Sean Driscoll. But they made 5 total defensive substitutions during the inning, which is probably why it took so long to go over it with the home plate umpire. It's 3-0. Working fast McAllister, and it's inside for ball 4. This would be the inning where if the Green Wave were to score 2 runs, then the ball game will be over, but they may go the distance today. If things don't work out. Here's Isaiah Pinckney. Runner on first, nobody out.
I got home run here.
Pinckney has 3 home runs on the year. 1 in Myrtle Beach, 1 versus West Deptford to end the ball game in 12 innings, the longest Audubon Green Wave game in at least a couple of years. I have not done my research on that, and now we have a bit of an interesting development. Sean Driscoll's going back to the dugout for number 13, Trent Bennell, making one of his first varsity appearances. Bannell's been on JV most of the year, but they've already had a lot of pinch runners that they've probably exhausted at this point. But Bannell on first, and then, of course, Isaiah hit a home run in Collingswood in that game where 3 Audubon players hit a home run. It's 1-1. Moving to second base is Bannell, a late throw that's hesitant, and Robinson is not there in time to make the tag. He didn't even put the tag down. It's 2-1. In the dirt, good scoop there by Colin Finney to prevent a wild pitch. It's 3-1. There's a high shot to left, but it will be foul.
Almost. That would be a walk-off at this point.
That almost hit a lady out there.
That one wanted to go right.
And now the outfield is playing deep, as they should, really. And that'll be ball 4. Yeah, something is up with the alignment on that, but we won't worry about that for now.
It looks good now.
I mean, if I point it out to left field, and I can't even really do that because this umbrella's in the way, but here's Scott Lynch. It's 0-1 as Lynch clubs the foul ball. And the camera goes down again because we have a broken stalk and it's somewhere in the pit of grass. Let's move that back. 0-1 pitch is a check swing and it's 0-2. Down low. Throw to, there is no throw to second base. It's 2-1 to Lynch.
All he has to do is hit a double.
Still 8-0 Green Wave, and the 2-1 from McAllister is upstairs, 3-1. Ground ball foul. Ball 4. So Lynch walks, and here's Zimmer with the bags loaded, and still nobody out. Could turn a double play here to at least ease the threat of a mercy rule. As we said, the Green Wave have scored 2 runs in every single inning so far, as the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. There's a fly ball out to short, and it is caught, and everybody holds up. There's one away. Here is Jack Dempsey, the DH. I finally got it right. Jack Dempsey, one of 3 sophomores listed on the varsity roster, including Charlie Copsetta and who am I missing? Ryan Zimmer, of course. The guy who just batted before Dempsey. My brain's drawing a blank here. It's 1-0 to Jack Dempsey. There's a little looper. This could do it. There's a base hit. And he boots the ball in right. And the Green Wave, assuming this ends the ball game, and it will, a game-winning 2-run single for Jack Dempsey. And even though I will not support the mercy rule for as long as it lives, if it wins ball games, it does the trick. 10-0 as the Green Wave evenly space out their offense across the entire game. 10-0 the final. 2 runs in every single inning, and the Green Wave mercy rule out the Salem Rams. We will play on Saturday, sometime in the early afternoon. We'll post an update on the Dan Wilkins Show Facebook page as to when the game will be specifically. When we find out, but we will play the winner of Woodstown or Cape May Tech. Both teams are hanging around 500, and they would be maybe a difficult team. We haven't seen any of them play, and I really haven't seen anything about them. So we'll do our research, and we'll see you on Saturday. 10-0 the final from Audubon. We'll see you on Saturday. Hear from everybody at Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. Audubon advances to the round of 8.